Good morning. This is a quick tutorial on how to use private comments in Google Classroom. Let's get started. In this video, we'll talk a little bit about what private comments are and why you're most likely to get them, and then how you can find and reply to these comments. So, what are private comments? Private comments from students, and there are private comments from teachers, but let's just talk about the students now. They're student-generated comments and are visible only to you, only to the teacher. They can create them in any classwork activity, so an assignment, a quiz, a question, all those materials, they can create a private comment. And it usually indicates a question or some kind of request for help, so they're stuck on something. Let's see where they're located. So here is a sample of an assignment, and down here is the private comment. Notice that these are two independent boxes. The student can send you a private comment without having to submit, or vice versa. And it's located the same place, whether this was a quiz or materials or a question. Private comments are usually off to the right. So, how do you find out that you've got a comment and how do you reply? We're going to look at two ways. The easy way, and this would be what I would do. You'd set up your notifications to get an email for each private comment. Then click on that link in the email to respond. So let's take a look at what that looks like. You access your classroom settings. Now these are the ones on the top left, looks like the hamburger, the menu bar. You click on that and you go all the way down. Here's all the classes that you're either enrolled in or teaching. And down at the bottom, you'll see settings. Click on the setting button and then notifications, you've got to have your email on. But then I don't care about my posts. I don't care that one's mentioned me. I'll just wait for a second here so the screen goes away. But I want to see private comments on work. So every time I get a private comment from an assignment from a student, I'll get an email. And this is what the email will look like. It'll open it up, it'll tell you who added the comment. So the comment here is Sayreville University. This is what they actually wrote. You hit the reply button and it'll bring you right into Classroom, where down here you can respond. So you type here and hit the send arrow and you're done. So that was the easy way. Setting up your notifications in Classroom to get an email notification every time you get a private comment. And then you just click on the email and you go. This is the hard way. When you grade the assignment, so let's say now here I'm looking to grade this assignment, they will show up here. To me, that's a little too labor intensive. And since these questions are usually, I need help now, I don't want to go through and look at all the assignments, potentially grading them and seeing whether they have a private comment or not. I'd rather use the email. So your choice. So I want to close with today some beautiful flowers that I saw this morning down at the park in South Amboy when I was walking. I remember last year when I saw the daffodils come up, it was like, wow, winter is finally over, no more snow. Don't have that same hope. I have that same hopeful feeling this year, but for a different reason. Our winter's been so mild, but just what we're going through now, I know we're all going to get through it. If I don't talk to you again, have a great weekend.